Sarah Martins and the president's son, Shein Tinubu, between the two of them, there has been a kind of controversy, disagreements, agreements on the issue of 20 million naira given to her. Remember that yesterday that money was given to Sarah Martins. The people said that the people that gave the money to her on behalf of the president's son said that the president will invite Sarah. The president's son, who is Shane, will invite Sarah Martins, for more handshake. You get. So, but only God knows what happened. This is political era. Only God knows what happened, and the man now put up this write-up that he was never in support of the money given to Sarah, that he can never support lawlessness in Lagos State and all the rest of them. And some people were like happy, others were not happy. You get. Remember, this is political era, anything can go. But my own happiness in all of this is that Sarah has already gotten her 20 million naira, which they are not going to call her to say refund that money back. They are not going to call her to say return the money. The money is already in her hands, and nobody is going to say, oh yeah, return the money. It's like a gift. She never requested for it, and they gave it to her. So the man is saying that his friends, out of sympathy, out of love that they have for him, they gathered the money and gave to Sarah Martins on his behalf. You get. Whichever way, whether they gather it on his behalf or he gave it to her by himself, what matters is that Sarah already is with 20 million naira cash. It's cooling off in her account right now. That's what matters. Whether he's doing it in order to debunk, to make it look as if he's not in support, or whether he was in support, whichever way, money wey enter person hand don enter person hand. You understand? My own is that during the time they realized that what Sarah Martins was doing was not right, there's a way we behave in this country. We believe that everything is all about gbas, everything is all about fights, everything is all about harassment. It's not like that. She might not know that place that she was constituting a kind of nuisance or something that you guys do not like. It's a question of giving her warning, and there's no evidence to prove that they warned her before and she continued to do what she was warned against. You understand? Had it been that they warned her and she continued to stay there, it will be a different ball game altogether. But this time around, she was never informed, she was never warned. Nobody called her attention. Nobody said, Sarah, stop cooking on the road. And the place that she selected for that her cooking is very excluded, very good place that she's not disturbing anybody and nobody is disturbing her. But the government is the power. Government have the whole say. They have the right to decide whatever they want to decide. Government is the law. They can decide that you are not supposed to stay there to cook, reason best known to them. But it is equally left for the government to say, you people that are sitting down on this place, all of you selling food on this area, vacate within 24 hours or vacate within 48 hours. Or maybe they'll paste a notice on the wall there to let them know that this thing they're doing is not government approved. You understand? So if they do that, if they do something like that, or such a thing happened, and the person continued to disobey, then you can probably come and begin to destroy that person's goods or property. But this one, there was nothing like that. They did not give her notice. The next thing, they have started harassing her. The next thing, they have packed all the food that this woman cooks. Then the next thing, that a lot of people were already waiting for the food to be cooked and to be served for them. Do you know how many people that went hungry because of that singular action? A lot of people went hungry because, they have already known that, Sarah always cook food for them. And most of them have already made up their mind to eat their dinner there, or to eat their afternoon lunch there, or to do their breakfast there. A lot of people are hoping on Sarah. But all of a sudden, all this hope was dashed. Nothing come out again. And the next thing, the food was taken away. The next thing, the cooking utensils, everything was taken away. They did not do right. They didn't get it right. Two, those law enforcement agency did not get it right. There should be notice. There should be notice. And that day that they did that, it was not the first day she started cooking on that particular spot. So why did they not give her notice? Why did they not warn her ahead of time? Why did they decide to embarrass her? So I'm not seeing anything lawless there. But be it as it may, I know what you're trying to do. Let it not look as if you're supporting some kind things. Whether that you give her money, come back again, come they say, you know they are aware. I wonder how your friends will rally round within 24 hours and gather up to 20 million to give to somebody. I don't know. However, whichever way, the deed has been done. Sarah Martins has gotten her money. But next time, if you want to do this kind of thing, more they give notice. More they inform that person ahead of time. Please, this place that you're doing this business, we don't want you to be doing it. We are giving you 48 hours. We are giving you 28 hours to stay away from this particular spot. Then watch and see if that person is going to come back or if that person is going to continue before you begin to harass. Those people, they need to sanction them. The way they always attack people is not nice. It's not nice. Everything is not all about buzz. Everything should not be about fights. Everything should not be about battle. Sometimes let's dialogue. Let's talk peacefully. Everything is not all about fights, harassment, and all the rest of them. So Sarah Martins, my dear, whether good or bad, whether it was approved, whether it was not approved, whether the president's son was aware, whether he was not aware, the beautiful thing is that the money is already in your account. So what you're going to do now is to look for another location. Look for a good place where you'll be doing your thing. It's a charity work that you're doing. Nobody's paying you for it. I'm even coming to talk about those ones that say you're doing it as a content. I will talk. That one is another a different topic entirely. You get? I'm coming. I will address that one very, very soon.